You know, not a lot fucking gets me off these days. But I tell you what does get me off. Fucking Dan Henderson and Mauricio Shogun Hua. Actually, that didn't come out quite right. Let me rephrase that. What I meant to say is, I really enjoyed UFC 139's main event between Dan Henderson and Mauricio Shogun Hua, and what a fight it was. But before I get to that, I'll just go over the rest of the card. So, first, we had the American Psycho versus Kyle Kingsbury. Now, the American Psycho, he's renowned for being a bit of a brawler. However, he just threw that out the window and he just went for the W in this fight. It was pretty much a fucking stinker. So, on to the next fight. We had Martin Kambit versus Rick Story. Now, this was slightly more interesting. Martin Kambit basically outstruck him, had fantastic wrestling defense. You know, once Story can't get it to the ground, he doesn't know what to do. He's just swinging haymakers, and it was a decent, solid fight. Then we had Brian Bowles versus Uriah Faber. Now, I was really praying that Brian Bowles would knock out that dimple chin motherfucker. I was really praying, but as it happens, Uriah Faber, he landed this huge uppercut, put him in a fucking sleeper, and that was it. Very disappointing for me. I wasn't happy. Then, onto the co-main event, we had Kung Lee versus Wanderlei Silva. You know I love Wanderlei Silva. Guess what? Look. I got a cheap knockoff shirt from eBay. Anyway, this fight was pretty much exactly what I expected it to be. It was a fucking bomb on it, that's what it was. Kung Lee had early success with all these crazy ass kicks. Give him 10-9 for the first round because Wanderlei had very little offense. He played a very smart game actually. He waited for Kung Lee to completely burn himself out, throwing all these crazy ass kicks. And then he went in for the attack. He was doing Muay Thai knees. Then he finished off with some hammer fists to the ear. By the end of it, Kung Lee's nose was all like this. I suggest, Kung Lee, you be nice to Wanderlei and ask him about his plastic surgeon. See if he can get you a discount, eh? So, on to the main event. We had Shogun versus Henderson in arguably one of the greatest fights of all time. Now, within the first minute, Henderson wrecked Shogun real bad. And the first thing I did is I picked up my phone. I was checking Twitter to see if Bloodstone Lane had a fucking stroke. So, despite the first minute being completely dominant by Dan Henderson, Shogun somehow, with his warrior spirit, managed to come back. And I scored this round about a 10-10, maybe a 10-9 for Henderson, but it was so close. Second round was all Henderson again. Third round, another dominant round for Henderson, almost finishing Shogun on the ground. Then the fourth round, Henderson was pretty fucking gassed by this point, and Shogun, he came back, and he was beating him up pretty bad. And then the fifth round, he mounted Henderson at least 4 times and was raining down blows on his face. And for some reason, those fucking judges didn't score this a 10-8 for Shogun, which meant Dan Henderson took away the decision in a very close fight. Only a few hours later, we had the return of Fedor Emelianenko, and he took on Jeff Manson. However, he was completely outmatched by Fedor in this fight. We saw a completely new and improved Fedor in this fight. A more patient Fedor, a more technical Fedor. He was doing leg kicks like I've never seen Fedor do before. He was picking his shots every time Manson made a mistake. Whenever the fight did get to the ground, he got straight back up and he won by unanimous decision. Didn't have a scratch on his face. Manson looked like he'd been mugged. And it was a glorious, glorious evening for Fedor. He's UFC bound, I'm telling you. He's back, baby! He's back!